All right, guys, got another custom build here from my buddy Larry C. I'll put a link to his YouTube channel down below. Definitely hit him up. Let him know that I sent you and check out his channel. Maybe give him a little chat. So this one, obviously, you can see is just stunning. I think everybody can pretty much agree on that. It's essentially a SKX style case, coin edge bezel, ceramic bezel insert, authentic Seiko parts such as the SRPA 21 dial and handset that are from the Turtle Patty. And then, of course, you have a signed screw-down crown, 200-meter water resist, hopefully. I don't think you test them. Most modders don't test them. Kanji day wheel, excuse me. What else? Oh, it's upgraded movement, so it's going to have the NH36 movement in it. And then he paired it up with this Blue Shark NATO. So let's get into the case size here real quick, in case you don't know. 42.5 millimeter wide, 46 lug to lug, drilled lugs on this guy. Kind of thick, but a lot of times these mods are, by the time you add the case back, and then you add a coin edge, and then a double dome sapphire crystal with AR coating. Total thickness 16.2. It is thick, I get it, but that's the way a lot of these end up. 22 millimeter lug width here, 7 millimeter screw down crown. So most of these parts I think are Namoki parts other than the Seiko parts. I'll double check that. I'll see if I can get a list from Larry and post it down in the description. I'll try to do that for you guys. A lot of these builds, if you're doing them yourself, I would expect to be in that, somewhere between that $400 and $600 range, depending on what kind of parts you go with, how many authentic parts you go with, like how hard they are to get or anything like that. That could potentially raise the price up. Now, of course, when you're doing full turtle swaps like I was doing back in the day, that really escalates the price because you're basically sacrificing a legit, like a totally fine watch. There's nothing wrong with it, but you're tossing those parts. That's really not the most economical way to go. This way is the most economical way to go, and people preach to me on that, and that's what Larry has done here. So you source all the parts, you get yourself some deals the best you can, and you go from there. So if we zoom in on this guy, you can see a lot of beautiful blue and red color play. I don't know how they do this with the ceramic bezel insert. It almost looks like it's aluminum. So I don't know if that's just some weird way that they do it or what, but I kind of dig it. I like it. In certain lights, I mean, it looks nice and red. In certain lights, it almost has like a brownish red color to it, but it's just kind of fun. It is a 120 click bezel. We'll zoom back out here. 120 click bezel. It is a unidirectional, excuse me. Typically when I do 24-hour or 12-hour chapter rings or bezel inserts, excuse me, I usually switch them over to bidirectional. You just basically remove the click spring. But having that, I mean, this one's nice too. He's got it dialed in. He's got the right gasket in there, and it lines up really good. So just a fun, great looking watch. Now this one's getting sent over to YouTube username of Iron Man. So maybe he'll chime in the comments. But this is a watch that, thankfully, because of Larry helping me out, straight up donating the watch, actually. I offered to pay for it, but he's just too kind. But we'll see. I'll do something for Larry, too. Was able to get this watch over to me, and we're going to get it out to Iron Man for him to enjoy. I think, from what I can tell from our conversations, just via email back and forth, he doesn't have a whole lot of watches. So this is going to be something very special for him, and that really means a lot to me, that we can connect with people in the hobby that are in that early stages, and I think Larry would agree. So because Larry's definitely in the advanced stages when it comes to like building and modding and stuff like that, and he's got some other really cool watches too. So there you go, guys. There's a quick look of it on my wrist. All right, let's get this back off wrist. Let's kill the lights, check the loom. And thanks for watching. So none of these parts were donated. I could have reached out to Namoki. They would have worked with me 100%. They worked with me in the past. Probably could have even reached out to Blue Shark. They would have probably worked with me, or Havastan, or any of those others. Larry fully funded this. So Larry, you're awesome. I appreciate it. And I definitely will take care of you, brother. So there it is, guys. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you on the next vid.